Your hair is great.
Your hair will love it. No more bedhead.
My hair is the same as it was the night before.
In the morning, it's soft and smooth and frizz-free.
People have even commented on my hair and said, what have you done? Something different. And so I tell them, get a Blissy pillowcase.
I'm giving them as gifts because I love mine so much.
The quality of the silk pillowcases blow me away.
I also love the fact that it has a zipper, so it keeps my pillow in.
Potential humanitarian crisis now unfolding. Today, the U.S. and its allies imposed more sanctions on Russia. President Biden saying that Vladimir Putin chose this war and that he and his country will now bear the consequences. We go to ABC News senior foreign correspondent Ian Pannell with the latest on the ground in Ukraine.
Tonight,
I love you.
Russia unleashing a brutal military assault on Ukraine.
It's just
invading this vast nation from the north,
was hanging
south,
out with
and east.
our friends.
The
And
attacks
so
seen in
that's what I was
videos
fighting
posted
against.
online from inside Ukraine.
And
After bitter fighting,
I won
Russian
first game,
forces
but
now
lost second
reportedly
game,
in control
so
of Chernobyl, the destroyed nuclear plant just 60 miles from the capital, Kyiv. U.S. military sources say they believe the Russians are driving on Kyiv to surround and, quote, decapitate the government there.
You hear me?
We saw fighter jets
you said
flying over
you're
the
not
city
gonna
this
play
morning
for a while. Forgot.
as
I just
emergency
got done
air
eating.
raid
I'm about to go
sirens
shower in a
wailed.
second.
Close everything.
A large number of Russian helicopters seen on social media posts attacking a military base less than 20 miles from the center of the capital, triggering a pitched battle. The Russians launching over 160 ballistic missiles and rockets on military installations across Ukraine, but also reportedly hitting some civilian targets. Here, an enormous unexploded rocket's lodged in the ceiling of an apartment building in Kharkiv, close to the Russian border. And here, a jet missile wedged into a damaged road. Intense fightings reported around Kharkiv, and thousands have been forced to shelter in the subways. Columns of Russian tanks and armored vehicles are reported to be still pouring across the Ukrainian border tonight.
I'm glad to hear that you're alright.
Swarms of helicopters flying in low over the
Like I said, I
countryside,
wasn't trying to get mad at you earlier. I wasn't
creating
mad
panic and
at
terror
all.
for the
I was like,
people
fuck.
living there. Even so, military
shit it on in
sources
the
say
beginning.
less than half of Russia's 150,000 troops have entered the country. But they're now facing off against a Ukrainian army of 250,000, but that's less sophisticated and powerful. Europe hasn't seen an invasion of this size since World War II. Martial law's been declared across the country, and all men of fighting age and
am I
reservists
leaving now?
are being mobilized. The capital's now under curfew, and like other major cities, roads were jammed today,
So I
with
probably
people
should.
trying to flee from the onslaught.
Yeah, I should.
There have been massive lines at gas stations, and
Ooh,
residents
alright, look at your
desperate
phone.
for cash
Did you
are
call the
lining
Chinese
up for
place?
hours at ATMs. Three friends, all from Donbass in eastern Ukraine, in Maidan
It's
Square,
8:03.
where Ukraine turned its back on Russia in
So I
its
should go.
2014 revolution, showing support for their country.
We are not afraid.
So I should go.
Ready to defend our country.
Cameron, I'll be
Marichka
back.
Podolko is a
But
morning
I
news
wanted to make
anchor
sure
in
you were
Ukraine.
not ignored.
Tonight, her husband's
Still
at war and her children hiding in safety
Alright,
in
man.
the West.
I think that's the worst scenario.
Just in case if
that we
you do
could
get off,
expect. I never
have a good
expected it to be so bad,
I'll be
but
here.
I never expected Ukraine to be so calm
I'll
and
be
strong.
back.
Шановні громадяни України.
Ukraine's President Zelensky trying to rally his country tonight, but acknowledging their losses. Officials say at least 40 Ukrainian service members have been killed, as well as dozens of civilians. Zelensky saying the fiercest fighting is in the south, where Russians are advancing from Crimea, adding that some Russian soldiers have been captured. Around the world, the Russian offensive is being condemned. The Pentagon tonight saying it'll now deploy 7,000 more US troops to Europe. President Biden met with his national security team this morning and said the world will hold Russia accountable.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin chose this war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences.
But Biden didn't sanction Putin himself, choosing instead new penalties on 4 more Russian banks and some of the country's elite. Putin's claimed he has no intention of occupying Ukraine and warned other countries not to interfere, threatening retaliation the likes of which, quote, you've never experienced in your history. But tonight, as Russian forces try to push deeper into the heart of the country, the question is how far will Putin go and how long can the Ukrainians hold out?
Ian Pannell joins us now from the capital of Ukraine. And Ian, just give us a sense of the security of the capital city tonight. What's being done to protect it from Russian forces?
Yeah, I mean, it's a critical question for everybody in the capital. The city authorities have announced that they are preparing for the defense of Kiev. Interestingly, some of the fighting has come as close as 20 miles away from the capital. There is this important military airfield, the Antonov airfield, which Russian special forces landed in. Then the Ukrainians took it back. Then the Russians beat them back. And tonight it's not entirely clear who's in control of this. But I think the fear is that this is about building a bridgehead into the capital itself. The Ukrainian defense minister, in a fiery speech, essentially saying that Ukrainian forces had managed to defend well, had mounted a stiff resistance in a number of places, but he also warned that the Kremlin was planning a fresh wave of attacks, including paratroopers. I really believe that although today has been difficult, there are darker, harder days ahead. Lindsay?
Such a grave situation. Ian Pannell, our thanks to you. Now let's bring in our ABC's Chief Global Affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz in Lviv, Ukraine. And Martha, President Biden has been firm that no American troops will enter Ukraine, but the U.S. and NATO are now building up their presence along the border. Explain their purpose there.
Well, they certainly are building them up. In fact, 7,000 new additional troops are coming here to Germany, and then they will be dispatched along NATO's eastern flank. What they are doing there is basically reinforcing NATO. It's a show of force. They've already got fighter jets, they've got assault or attack helicopters, and they have soldiers along those borders. But they want to build that up because obviously our NATO allies are getting very, very nervous. They also might be in place to help any Americans coming out of Ukraine. There are a lot of Americans still inside Ukraine coming out of there and helping them, and with the refugee crisis that is almost certain to happen here. But no U.S. forces inside. In fact, we have learned that they are no longer even flying reconnaissance and surveillance aircraft over Ukraine. Those flights, manned and unmanned, have taken place over the last month, many flights, but no longer. So the picture on the ground here is not as clear as it was. Lindsay?
And last night you reported that a senior Pentagon official told you, quote, you are likely in the last few hours of peace on the European continent for a long time to come. How are military officials, as well as Ukrainians, they're reacting to just how quickly all of this is unfolding?
That was such a sobering text for me, for all of us last night to read that. The official captured it so well about what is happening. For military officials, this is an incredible tragedy, and for historians to look at the significance of what has happened here on the European continent. For regular Ukrainians, we talked to several people this morning. They're lining up in banks. They're lining up to get water. They're lining up at pharmacies. There is no sense of panic, certainly here. But they are worried. I mean, they were stocking up on sleeping bags. They talk about arming themselves. But I also was in touch with a U.S. official tonight, and their fear is people who are talking very bravely today may get injured in trying to fight Russian troops, but most likely they will lay down their weapons. Lindsay?
All right. Martha Raddatz once again on the ground for us in Ukraine. Thanks so much, Martha.
You bet, Lindsay.
Joining us now is former U.S. Ambassador to NATO, Kurt Volker, who also served as the U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine negotiations from 2017 to 2019. Thanks so much for joining us again. We saw President Biden and U.S. allies roll out more aggressive sanctions on Russia today. We know sanctions were not a deterrent to Putin taking military action. So will these be any more effective in getting him to stand down, do you feel, and should more have been done sooner?
So thank you. First off, no, I don't think this will affect Putin's decision-making. He is now on a military logic. He is attacking Ukraine. He did airstrikes and missile strikes overnight, tried to land some paratroopers today, sent tanks in. He's probing the Ukrainian defenses. We're going to see this again tonight, and we're going to see a lot more Russian military aggression. And sanctions are not going to have anything to do with that. Sanctions will take time, and they may make an impact on Russia's economy and on support for Putin over the long term, which is good. But that is the reason why we should have done this a few months ago.
And you've just said, President Biden also said today that sanctions will take time to have an impact. How concerned are you that Russia will reach its military objectives and potentially take out the Ukrainian government well before they feel any of these sanctions, the pressure from these sanctions from the international community?
Right. I think that is the most likely scenario. I think Russia has a few days in which it may achieve its military objectives. And if they don't, it will be because of the Ukrainian forces fighting back. They have better equipment, better training, great morale, and they know their country, and they are determined to defend their country. So if they are able to hold off the Russian forces, it'll be solely because of the Ukrainians doing it, not because of these sanctions.
And President Biden is slated to participate in a NATO conference tomorrow. With Russia having now invaded, what's the role of NATO going forward, and is there any substantive role for the UN?
Well, as Martha just said, the most important role for NATO, which it is doing well, is defending its own members. That is the essence of NATO, that if you're a member, all the other member states come to your defense if you're attacked. That has to be credible and real, and people have to understand that. So I think that much is good. But what NATO is not doing is finding ways that it will directly and materially support Ukraine in its self-defense against Russian attacks. And that is an area that I hope that President Biden discusses with the allies tomorrow, gets the most out of them that he can. There are a number of allies who are reticent about supporting Ukraine. And frankly, I think what we've seen thus far in sanctions is watered down because of some of our allies as well. The United States needs to be more firm, more supportive, more aggressive, more leadership.
And are you confident that the alliance will hold together in its opposition of Russia's attack, even if European nations especially start to feel an economic pinch if Russia holds back energy supplies?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. I was in Munich this weekend at the Munich Security Conference, and while we disagree with allies over some of the steps we should be taking, there was incredible unanimity among allies for our assessment of what Putin is doing, how bad this is, how devastating it is for European security architecture. So I don't doubt that NATO will stick together on the principles. The trick is getting NATO to be stuck together as well when it comes to concrete actions.
What does it mean when President Biden says that U.S. troops are reassuring NATO troops?
Well, you have these countries in Central and Eastern Europe that Putin has placed a target on. Baltic states are a great example. They're right up against Russia's border. They're small countries. They have small militaries. And Putin has basically said in his letter to NATO in December, you need to roll back any deployment of military forces from NATO into these territories of former Soviet or former Warsaw Pact countries. This leaves them feeling quite vulnerable that they are in Putin's crosshairs right after Ukraine. And as a result of that, sending troops in, showing that NATO means its Article 5 collective defense commitment is critical.
What's your expectation of the timeline of, we talked to a young man, an American who's in Ukraine now, who just is fleeing, trying to make it to Poland to stay with some friends. And he said, I don't know if we're going to be gone for just a few days or a few weeks or a few months. Do you get any sense of how long all of this might take?
Well, first off, the Pentagon came out today and gave an estimate of Kiev not being able to stand for 96 hours. And I think it's a terrible message to send. Even if we think that, we should instead be conveying a sense of support and resolve to help the Ukrainians and help them hold off the Russian aggressors as long as possible. It's got to be a message of commitment. In terms of your question, where does this go? Again, it depends on how effective Ukraine's own defense forces are now. They're far better than they were in 2014 and 2015 when Russia invaded the last time. This time, I think they've done a good job on the first night of holding off some of these Russian probes and aggressions and attacks and advances into their territory. I think they may be getting a little bit of confidence out of this even and hope to do it again tonight. We'll see after a few days. One option or one possibility is Russia really does advance quickly. Another is that they start getting blunted when it comes to making gains on the ground. And then this settles into a little bit longer war and a little bit more attrition for Russia, which may be harder for Putin to sustain at home.
Ambassador Volker, we thank you so much for your time and insight.
Thank you.
Now to the fears of a growing humanitarian crisis. Ukrainians trying to get out of the country before this conflict gets even worse. Tonight, a U.S. official says there are streams of people approaching the borders and only a few border entries to Poland. Phil Lipoff reports on the growing exodus and what could come next.
Tonight, a possible humanitarian crisis unfolding with the world watching. Ukrainians by the hundreds of thousands reckoning with the reality of Russian forces in their country. In the south, a dire situation unfolding. And near the western border of the country, Poland bracing for an influx of refugees as Russian forces are now just miles from Kyiv. Scenes like this playing out in the country's capital city today, gridlock on the roads and train stations packed with people trying desperately to get out.
Этот кошмар уже надоел там. Говорят, Польша будет принимать вроде беженцев, такая была информация. Но еще ж туда доехать.
ABC's Matt Gutman speaking with this 25-year-old Ukrainian woman moments after arriving in Poland on one of those packed trains.
Train stations are full and it's a mess. I cried a lot.
Did you? You cried when you crossed in?
Yeah, I was forced to quit my country and I didn't want it. So I'm not sure if it will be safe to stay in Poland and even anywhere in Europe.
Our ABC team on both sides of the Ukrainian-Polish border tonight.
This is one of the main border crossings in and out of Poland. Right now, they serve about 3,000 vehicles every day. If there is a refugee crisis, there could be millions.
What you're seeing is a detachment of the Polish military delivering military aid to the Ukrainians just on the other side. Now, the commanding office here earlier told me that they had hoped to be able to drive that military aid over to Ukraine, but then overnight, the war began.
Here in Lublin, Poland, about 60 miles from the Ukrainian border, the city quickly becoming a temporary sanctuary for civilians fleeing all-out war. Hundreds gathering in this town square, singing a Ukrainian song called War That's Not Yours. They chant in support of their homeland, not surprised Ukraine is under attack, but stunned nonetheless as Russian aggression engulfs their nation. These women with a message for the world. Their town was bombed today.
That was kind of scary because I woke up because of the news that my town was bombed and the whole Ukraine was under the fire.
Where is your town? In the eastern part?
Yeah, like Donbas.
Oh, it's in the Donbas region?
Yeah. So it's basically like...
So you've been dealing with this
for all these 8 years we were...
Right, but did you ever think Vladimir Putin would bring his people in and claim the territory?
Well, everyone expected that, to be honest. It was just a matter of time.
As their voices rise in defiance, their hearts, they say, are broken. This woman from Volyn in western Ukraine, struggling through tears, speaking the language of the very country attacking hers. She tells us the world must see what's happening and come to help. Baja Sosnowska tells us she's studying and living here in Lublin. She doesn't think anyone can stop Vladimir Putin. In fact, she's considering leaving Poland, as she thinks the NATO ally could be next on Putin's list. You think?
Yeah,
Poland's
he's
next?
mentioned it before. Oh, maybe not directly next, but he's mentioned that he wants to get Poland. I mean, Poland and Russia have never been on good terms, I don't think. Russia took over Poland ages ago. They're going to come for Poland. Lublin is quite in danger because we're taking a lot of Ukrainian people. We've got apartments ready. We're close to the border. So no, Poland's going to get it. If he gets through Ukraine, Poland's going to get it too.
A terrifying thought running through the minds of many living in Eastern Europe as Russia's military continues to push forward with its assault. Still, this group has hope. That song they're singing poignantly starts with these words: battle at dawn, sun and smoke. Few know how it will end. What will be in the young minds tomorrow? Some will have hope, some will fear.
Just such palpable anguish and uncertainty there. Phil Lipoff joins us now from Lublin, Poland. And Phil, you're about 60 miles from the border, but the town is now getting ready for what could be an influx of refugees. What are they doing to prepare?
Well, Lindsay, it was kind of business as usual today here in Lublin, but as you mentioned, so close to the border, just 60 miles away, there are already a lot of Ukrainians who either live here or just come here on a daily basis. This is a really nice, quaint town, and there's a downtown area where tonight there are bustling restaurants and even nightclubs. So there are Ukrainians here who are worrying about their families there. I spoke to one family today, young family from Ukraine. They live in Lviv, and last night they came here. They were worried about a potential attack. They came here with their one-year-old son, Marco. They spent the night. They woke up this morning, and they realized there was the attack. Last night, they didn't know that the Russians were all around Lviv. Today, they learned that and realized they can't go back. So they're here. They're one of the first refugee families here, and they didn't even know they were going to be. They can't go back. They said, I don't know if it's going to be a day, a week, a month, a year. Lindsay, they just don't know.
They just don't know. Phil Lipoff reporting in from Lublin, Poland tonight. Thanks so much, Phil. And for more context and analysis, we bring in ABC News contributor and retired General Robert Abrams. General Abrams was an advisor to former U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel during the last invasion of Ukraine, and more recently was the head of U.S. forces in Korea. General, thank you so much for joining us. Just give us a general assessment, what you would say as far as the events that have unfolded in the past 24 hours.
Well, Lindsay, as you know, 24 hours ago, you and I were on this exact show. You asked me what's the indicator of the imminence of this attack, and I told you it was the closure of the airspace in eastern Ukraine. And since that moment, we have seen a massive offensive operation broadly from 3 general areas by Russian forces into Ukraine, with really 2 objectives as stated by President Putin. One is to demilitarize Ukraine, which I read to be destroy or disarm the entire Ukrainian military, and to denazify Ukraine, which I read to be to remove the free, democratically elected government of Ukraine. And what they have done, what we've seen over 24 hours is a systematic military operation, first with massive missile strikes to give Russia air superiority and then air dominance, and then a large-scale offensive using a variety of different means from 3 different directions, focused on those 2 things. 1, destroying Ukrainian military, and 2, they're headed to Kyiv to take the government out.
And we know that the U.S. had airborne manned and unmanned assets flying over Ukraine for weeks, which probably helped fill in some of the intel questions. Are they still flying? And if they are, what is the chance that they get shot down or that there's an accident?
Yeah, so this is really important. You know, it's provided us all of the intelligence that we've been able to, that the administration and NATO has been able to share to reveal Russia's plans. Part of that came from our airborne ISR assets that have been very active. So now, based on what I've seen in open source intelligence, they have been pulled out of Ukrainian airspace. About an hour ago, there was an RQ-4 operating over the Black Sea, but it severely degrades our ability to be able to see and understand what's going on the ground in Ukraine. As far as accidents, look, this is fraught with the potential for a mistake or an accidental shoot down of a manned U.S. ISR aircraft, manned or unmanned. And it could be, you know, someone gets a little too close to a line, and an aggressive Russian pilot decides to take matters into his own hands. There is a long history of Russian Air Force in particular conducting reckless passes and so forth with U.S. aircraft operating in international airspace. That this is risky business, inherently risky business, but I think this is a particularly dangerous period for our ISR aircraft. And I'm sure that EUCOM and the Air Force and others are taking appropriate actions to prevent such a thing, but there is a chance, and we'll have to keep an eye on it.
And Putin has been very clear about the massive risk that it would be for the world if Western troops enter Ukraine, yet more than 7,000 additional U.S. troops have been deployed to Europe to reassure NATO allies. What's the logic behind this strategy?
Well, I think the principal logic is to reinforce to our NATO allies that we are with you. The United States of America is with you. We're not a on-the-side supporter of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. We are a full-force supporter, and we stand united with you. And it sends a powerful message. It's reassuring to not only those countries where we send those troops, but to the entire North Atlantic Treaty Organization, because those countries' leaders also they've got to convince their populace of how important this is. And when they can show the U.S. leadership and the U.S. resolve by sending our sons and daughters to reinforce, it goes a long way in providing reinsurance throughout the entire European continent.
What's the level of concern at this point that Putin could just continue pushing west, potentially threatening another NATO country?
Well, Lindsay, it depends on where you sit.
I'm back.
Right? So where I am in Liberty, Missouri, maybe I don't have as much concern as we stand back and watch this unfold based on, what Putin has said in terms of his objectives. But if you're a citizen of one of the 3 Baltic states or Romania, I suspect that there is high concern that Putin may not stop and limit his attacks into other European nations, specifically NATO nations. So this is something that we'll have to keep a very close eye on. And I'm certain, based on all the things that I've read, that those countries, especially on the eastern flank of NATO, they are very concerned and they're watching it very closely.
Yeah, I was very touched by a gentleman that we spoke to earlier tonight from America who's been living in Ukraine with his family. And he talked about so many people, they're not having cars, that they're on their way trying to make it to Poland. But he said that many people, he saw families trying to hitchhike. What can the Ukrainian government do at this point to try to protect its citizens who've stayed behind, who are essentially stuck?
Yeah, this is a really difficult situation for the Ukrainian government. As you know, the president, and I'm not second guessing President Zelensky's decisions, he wanted to keep the country calm. He believed that there was a much less chance of a Russian all-out attack that we're seeing. So they're a little bit behind the power curve to evacuate their own citizens out of the path of war. So I think while the fighting is ongoing, there's nothing harder than fighting and trying to evacuate non-combatants, your citizens, at the same time. It is extraordinarily difficult. But I believe that the Ukrainian government and the Ukrainian people have the will and the desire, and they'll find solutions. But the Ukrainian people are a tough, resilient people, and they'll find a way.
General Abrams, we thank you so much for your time and expertise.
Thanks, Lindsay.
To me, there's
Still
really
to come,
nowhere
guilty
you can
verdicts
go.
in the trial of those 3 officers who were there the day George Floyd died. And the arrests in Russia, protesters detained, appalled at their nation's attack against their neighbor. Stay with us.
They all died, bro. Everybody that was protesting, they probably all did.
Aim for it, serial killer.
Like, you gotta understand, like, bro.
This was premeditated evil.
You want to get your own country.
Do this again. It's me against the killer.
You might as well just throw yourself in off the bridge, bro. On God.
What came next was unlike
I know I'm streaming another stream. I don't know if I'm supposed to
Admit
do
it.
this, but
These days, what you need to know
seems to change about every day. Talk about it.
What is it that you really want to know, need to know,
To help you not just get through your day,
but to make the most of it?
Crazy.
Feel smarter,
feel better.
feel happier.
Well, how about a third hour of Good Morning America?
GMA 3, what you need to know. Now streaming on ABC News
YouTube probably gonna
Live.
hate me forever.
It's all about you.
YouTube, you can't ban me because
I risked my life. I put
we
my
gotta talk
family in
about it.
danger. If I was caught, they would have put a bullet in my head. But it was the right thing to do. It was the only thing to do.
Terror plot foiled in
I gotta see if my
Garden
printer
City,
works.
Kansas.
That would have been one of the most deadly acts of domestic terrorism ever in the United States. It would have been Oklahoma City.
He put his family, himself in jeopardy for us.
Take America's #1 news with you anywhere you go, anytime, free. Download the ABC News app
We
now.
live.
Breaking news, exclusives, 24/7. There for you with one touch. The ABC News app. Download it now. This is what being live is all about. This is ABC News Live.
All right, we're gonna move back. Let's move back.
We're surrounded by people squeezing into this bomb shelter.
We're on an urgent delivery run.
Not afraid to go there.
So my question, Mr. President, what are you so afraid of?
Breaking news, live events.
This is the moment.
Streaming straight to you, anytime, anywhere.
You just met one friend right here.
You're watching ABC News Live. Thanks for streaming with us.
National parks are incredibly safe places, but crime will happen.
Hey, my wife had fallen. She's in really critical condition.
At that time, I thought it was just a tragic accident. There's still a lot of questions we need to ask.
There were small things that didn't totally add up.
This is 2 lives for Harold that have died now. I was shocked. Something's not right.
With so much at stake, so much on the line, more Americans turn here than any other newscast. ABC News World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 most watched newscast across all of television.
Welcome back. We're tracking several headlines around the world. A possible light at the end of the tunnel for 5 Americans detained in Iran as the government there said it is ready to swap prisoners. In return, the United States agreed to free or drop charges against 7 Iranians, almost all charged with or convicted in the United States of violating sanctions on Iran, and to drop charges against 14 Iranians living overseas. It was a close call for this baby in Argentina. Look at that. The baby fell out of a moving car on a busy road. Dramatic video captures the moment the child fell out of the car as other vehicles suddenly swerved and even crashed in an effort to avoid harming the child. The baby was then picked up by someone at the scene and attended to by medics. The child is reported to be in good health. Authorities are investigating the circumstances of the accident. And this Jordanian grandmother is a TikTok sensation. At just 81 years young, she joined the social media platform thanks to her granddaughter, who convinced her to start an account to cure her pandemic lockdown boredom. She shares advice on cooking, gardening, and relationships. The sweet woman says that she considers all of her followers her grandchildren. Today, President Biden said Russia's invasion of Ukraine has led to a complete rupture in U.S.-Russian relations. And for some in Moscow, it's also led to a divide, with some even daring to protest Putin's military moves. ABC's James Longman is in Moscow with the latest on how the people of Russia are reacting tonight.
Sadness and shock in Russia tonight. The government says most people support Vladimir Putin's war, but in Moscow tonight, protesters risked arrest to show their opposition to it.
Hundreds of people were on this street earlier here in downtown Moscow to protest the decision by Vladimir Putin to invade Ukraine. They don't feel that this is a man that represents their interests, and they're just taken away, put in these trucks over here. You can see the riot police in blue. There have been over 1,000 arrests across the country, in fact, at protests like these in over 50 cities. A large number of people here in Russia do believe what Vladimir Putin says because they've been watching and listening a lot of the state-controlled media. But for these mostly young people here, it takes a special kind of bravery to protest in Vladimir Putin's Russia, especially on the day that he goes to war. So why are you here, ladies? Why have you come?
We would like to support our friends in Ukraine, and not only, we're just against the war in any kinds of this. That's why. That is the reason.
Do you feel scared being here?
Yes, a little bit.
I mean,
shame for our government.
Last night, blasts were heard around Kiev as Russia launched its major invasion into Ukraine. It came after Putin addressed the nation, announcing a special military operation against Ukraine, saying there was no other option. While students protest in the street, some of Russia's cultural elite added their voice online. Famous Russian actors and presenters are putting up black squares on their Instagram profiles. Fear and pain, no to war, one late-night show host has written. Students on the street and celebrity criticisms are irritations the Kremlin can ignore. But it's making sure the wider public is fed a very specific message. Russian state TV is trying to dampen the tone.
Oh, well, lies have a habit of catching up with you in the end.
Because even Putin's supporters, many ordinary Russians, regard Ukraine with real affection. Many will have felt uneasy about an attack on their southern neighbor.
so would you be upset if there was an invasion?
Yes, definitely, yes.
That's why the messaging over this war has been so tightly controlled. It's not being called an invasion. The government says only Ukraine's military is in its sights, and there's a pledge not to kill civilians. The media overseer has even said outlets will be fined if they don't report what official Russian sources are saying. But many Russians aren't interested in war, especially if looming sanctions cripple the economy. An independent poll released by the Levada Center on Thursday shows that only 45% of Russians supported recognition of the separatist states in Ukraine. For students like Albina and Maria, the war means their futures are thrown into yet more uncertainty.
We don't support our government, and we don't have any direct channel how to say it.
If you want to fight for your future, you need to speak up.
Would you have a message for Ukrainians if they're watching?
We respect Ukraine. We think that Ukraine is a really nation, and we don't choose this way. We want just peace.
Just want peace. Our thanks to James Longman for that. And still to come, what unites and divides Russia and Ukraine.
Hold on.
This is what being live is all about. This is ABC News Live.
All right, we're gonna move back. Let's move back.
We're surrounded by people squeezing into this bomb shelter.
We're on an urgent delivery run.
Not afraid to go there.
So my question, Mr. President, what are you so afraid of?
Breaking news, live events.
This is the moment.
Streaming straight to you, anytime, anywhere.
You just met one friend right here.
You're watching ABC News Live. Thanks for streaming with us.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source. Take America's #1 news with you, anywhere you go, anytime, free. Download the ABC News app now. Breaking news, exclusives, 24/7. There for you with one touch. The ABC News app. Download it now.
This is GMA3, what you need to know. GMA3.
A third hour of Good Morning America in the afternoon.
It's all about you. Lunchtime on ABC.
All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do it.
Yes, it's the show America wants and America needs right now.
This is What Would You Do? Let's go. How are you? Yes.
So what will you be watching Saturdays on ABC News Live?
What would you do? Hey, I guess I just found out.
The What Would You Do Marathon, 12 to 6 Eastern, every Saturday on ABC News Live.
My favorite show.
Christopher Steele, the guy who picked a fight with 2 presidents, and he's lived to tell the tale.
That now infamous dossier.
Supposedly a tape showing prostitutes hired by Donald Trump urinating on a bed, and would be quite a tape if it in fact existed.
I said take out the PP tape.
It quickly became a question of how much of this was accurate.
This is the stuff of movies.
A lot of this is the stuff of movies. The story of epic proportions.
Phony stuff.
It's a bunch of crap.
It changed history.
It was a scary time.
In the 70s, you had multiple bodies showing up in Los Angeles.
There were so many murders happening. Had to have a name for it. Serial killer.
There was a human head in there.
This was premeditated evil.
We have this clock. This person is going to do this again.
It's me against the killer. Who's going to win?
We'll see who laughs last.
What came next was unlike anything they had ever seen.
When you think of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, it's the Jen Shah show.
She was the prime housewife.
Then suddenly, we've seen a lot of things on the Real Housewives, but we've never seen anyone be arrested.
Jen Shah pled not guilty to the charges that she's facing.
I don't know if she knew that she was going to be arrested that day. But those braids, honey, those braids look good.
Shah amazing.
Wild. Unpredictable rich woman. Sign me up.
One
One of the nation's 2 primary vaccine producers says Americans will likely need a second COVID booster shot and then yearly boosters after that, much like the flu shot.
Moderna's CEO saying he thinks most people will need a second COVID booster shot next fall, and that his company's working to develop seasonal vaccines to protect against future COVID variants. Studies have shown that while boosters help prevent serious disease, their effectiveness falls off over time. Federal health agencies have also looked into possible fourth COVID vaccine doses, but haven't yet made any decision.
COVID cases continue to drop from the Omicron peak in mid-January, with hospitalizations also at new lows not seen in months.
After 2 days of deliberations, 3 former Minneapolis police officers have been found guilty on all counts of denying George Floyd his civil rights. Prosecutors say they failed to help Floyd when Derek Chauvin had his knee pinned to Floyd's neck.
Tal, the one seen trying to manage the crowd, told jurors he had no idea Floyd's injuries were so severe. King, a rookie officer trained by Chauvin, said, "He was my senior officer, and I trusted his advice." And Lane, who at one point asked if they should roll Floyd over during the whole ordeal and got in the ambulance with Floyd, testifying on Chauvin's response, saying it seemed reasonable at the time.
Florida's House of Representatives has passed a bill that would ban certain discussion of LGBTQ topics in kindergarten through 3rd grade classes. Dubbed by critics as the Don't Say Gay bill, the Parental Rights in Education bill passed in a 67-47 vote. It now heads to the Florida Senate, where similar legislation is already being discussed. It's unclear, though, what exactly those forbidden topics are for teachers. The bill forbids discussion not considered age-appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students. The bill would also give parents the ability to sue school districts.
Republican State Representative Joe Harding is a sponsor of the bill and says it empowers parents, not schools, to decide what's best for children.
We believe that the best environment for a student is an environment where the parent is empowered and involved.
Opponents call it a needless attack on the state's LGBTQ youth, which already face increased risk for depression. Governor Ron DeSantis has signaled his support of the bill, but hasn't outright stated whether or not he'd sign it into law.
We're going to be fighting some of these extreme proposals with everything that we have.
The FDA announcing a policy change on access to an abortion pill. An agency review finding there was no increase in safety concerns when women take the pill without first visiting a health facility. The ruling clears the way for women to get the prescription pill via telemedicine and through the mail. Several Republican-led states are moving to block that access as well.
A judge has denied Ghislaine Maxwell a new trial after the associate of convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein alleged juror misconduct in the sex trafficking trial. But a judge also ordered a juror to testify under oath about allegations the juror, quote, falsely answered a material question about a history of sexual abuse.
A juror breaking his silence.
After what all I've learned, she's just as guilty as Epstein. I don't want to call her a monster.
I said, I joined you.
Scotty David, identified only by his first and middle name, speaking on camera to the Daily Mail, but reportedly telling multiple outlets while he believed the accusers who testified against Maxwell, other jurors doubted the accounts of 2 of the key witnesses in the case.
More than 30,000 customers in Arkansas alone without power because of up to 3/4 of an inch of ice. Mount Vernon, Arkansas, look where it is now. I'm going to time this out for you because tonight that freezing rain and snow, and yes, the heavy rain on the southern end of it, is moving into the northeast. Pennsylvania, look at it, just kind of smothered in pink. That is that wintry mix. A lot of folks from New York City and northern New Jersey going to start as that wintry mix, but then transition to rain. Boston looks to stay in the snowy end of it, at least the winter precipitation.
Supposedly going to snow tomorrow.
All throughout tomorrow night.
Shit ton, because Amazon's
For
closed
those still
tomorrow.
wondering just how Americans could feel the effects of what's happening in Ukraine, tonight officials and experts are sounding the alarm about cyber warfare. Think of our power grid, our water, the food we eat. Everything could be vulnerable. Byron Pitts reports in now on the expanding battlefield and the efforts to protect some of our most critical infrastructure.
The scene is as familiar as it is harrowing.
I wasn't much too good.
Soldiers by the thousands. This is warfare as we've known it for nearly a century.
That I was
but with the greatest threat to Europe since World War II,
right there.
the battlefield is
I was
also
playing the wheel
expanding.
earlier.
We believe that the Russian government is responsible for wide-scale cyber attacks on Ukrainian banks.
Since the beginning of this conflict, Ukraine has repeatedly accused Russia of launching repeated coordinated cyber attacks, hitting its government, its military, its banking system.
We have provided some cyber resilience training and assistance to the Ukrainians, and I won't go beyond that in terms of these specific attacks.
And many believe it's
account would be
only
much
just
more
begun.
happier if it was
With
in
the
my
threat of
possession in
cyber
my
attacks by
hands.
Russia looming large over the
Especially
U.S.
when
and
I
the
play
world,
mouse and keyboard
and
on
further
it,
U.S.
and
sanctions
do
potentially
lots of
putting the
other
U.S.
things
in the cyber crosshairs.
In many ways, it's a canary in the coal mine. Whatever the Russians are unleashing on the Ukrainians, you can be sure we may very well see on our soil in the future from them.
The history of
So that count
21st
rightfully
century
belongs to
fighting is in many ways a
Just for this
history
game,
of
though.
cyber warfare. On this battlefield, there are no tanks, no missiles, no soldiers. Not the kind you'd normally think of.
Hacking is an incredibly powerful tool, a 21st century weapon. How have cyber attacks changed the landscape of modern warfare?
Well, cyber is now integrated into modern kinetic warfare in all sorts of aspects. One, of course, is intelligence collection, being able to break into sensitive communications, either military communications or government communications. But the other way is to use disruption and destruction to actually affect degree of readiness, make it harder for the Ukrainians to mobilize forces.
It's one of the most potent weapons on Russia's tool belt, used around the world to devastating effect.
What is in Russia's cyber arsenal?
So the Russians have a huge amount of malicious code, exploitation capability to target not just IT systems, not just computers, phones, communication devices that we all use on a daily basis, but to target what is known as industrial control systems, the systems that operate physical processes like power plants, chemical facilities, like weapon systems.
You're painting a scenario that if and when Russia wants to, they could basically turn the lights off in Ukraine and then walk in.
They absolutely could turn the lights off. In fact, they've done it on 2 occasions in 2015 and 2016.
But it's not what they've done already. It's what they can do.
Russia is pretty consistent in their not only capability, but intent to cause disruption. If we look back to the 2015 cyber attack in Ukraine that took down their electric power system, happened again in 2016, going after the transmission electric system. So it's consistent that they're on the big stage for showing the intent to kind of cross that line and get to destructive actions.
Just outside of Baltimore, cybersecurity professionals from Dragos Incorporated work on protecting the most critical infrastructure we have, our water supply, our electrical grid, our transportation systems.
Every state actor out there is consistently trying to get into these industrial environments. The ability to still intimidate and cause confusion and cause pressure on your geopolitical adversaries through cyber and industrial ends up being a pretty effective tool for them.
This is high-level cyber warfare played out with Lego, a toy city meant to represent the lives of millions of people around the world who need protection from cyber invaders.
In any modern town, you've got everything from, gas pipeline companies to power companies to renewable energy to rail. And you use industrial environments and operations environments more than you can imagine, from the flip of a light switch to your morning cup of water to all the food and beverages that you have to all the pharmaceutical medicine and everything else. It's all based out of industrial environments. These environments are mock-up environments, right? It's kind of hard to build a power grid in your basement. But we emulate those attacks across these networks against this equipment, trying to disrupt rail, trying to cause effects. And at the same time, our defenders use the technologies that we have and the insights to model those attacks out, create new ways of detecting threats.
The threat of cyber attacks from Russia is so severe and wide-reaching that the U.S. government is warning companies here and abroad to shore up their digital defenses.
They need to be, as we say, shields up, and to be really on the most heightened level of alert that they can be, and taking all necessary precautions.
It's a new age warfare rooted in an age-old mentality, a major world power bent on dominating its neighbors by any means necessary.
From a military standpoint, the narrative is Russia is Goliath and Ukraine is David.
They're not a match for the Russians. The Russians really are world-class power, even in cyberspace. They are some of the best of the best. They've been at it since the mid-'80s, and this is going to be very much a David and Goliath fight where I'm afraid that David does not have a good chance of winning.
Our thanks to Byron Pitts for that. And for more on this conversation, joining us now is ABC News contributor and former Homeland Security and Counterterrorism Advisor to President Trump, Tom Bossert. Tom, thanks so much for joining us tonight. So let's just be direct here. How grave is the threat that the United States is facing now in terms of a cyber attack?
You know, I was in charge of our country's cybersecurity policy and strategy for 2 different presidents. And the real bottom line here, although everyone that has spoken tonight is right, the bottom line is that this country, taken as a whole, is not ready for a massive cyber attack. And in some ways, not sure of how to think of it. I heard a lot of focus on our industrial control systems, certainly something we're worried about. But think back to this past summer when hackers looking for ransom shut down, Russian-affiliated ones, shut down our Colonial Pipeline. They did that by shutting down their billing system, not by shutting down their industrial controls.
All right.
It's the same thing. They achieved the same effect, and they got into far less guarded, IT systems by taking on their billing system. So my bottom line is the country really isn't ready for large-scale cyber attacks. Most businesses in this country are very vulnerable, despite all of the good work being done by the federal government. The federal government's not protecting directly their networks.
But Tom, I'm curious, I guess the question is why not? I mean, when we're talking about the pipeline, that was last summer, we're almost a year now from that time. It would seem that companies at that point would start saying, let's start shoring up our systems.
Ask them if you figured out Discord.
You know, some do, some don't. It's a pretty complicated situation, but the vulnerabilities that exist in computer software, in operating systems are often unknown to the people using them, and they're known to the bad guys like the Russians who are so advanced. They use those exploitations at a time of their choosing, and here's what's really troubling. Think about in 2017, the Russians launched ostensibly a cyber attack against the Ukrainian economy, crippling many of the companies that do business in Ukraine. Now, that could have been their only objective. It's still uncertain, but the vulnerabilities they went after and the way they crafted that cyber attack spread unchecked across the globe in 2017. It was the largest cyber attack in history. It cost over $10 billion worth of losses that were all subject to various litigation, insurance claims, and whatnot. But it closed port operations for a couple of days in the United States. It shut down FedEx operations in Europe, all as what they thought of as side effects from their attack on Ukraine.
Like
at this point, clearly Putin wants to not only design things to cripple Ukraine, but he would
but look at all the options I have compared to yours.
Crippling the West. That's and so it wouldn't really be a bug in his attack. It would be a feature. I fear that $10 billion worth of cyber losses and shut operations, especially while tensions are high, could lead to a significant call on our political leaders to escalate.
As an expert in the cybersecurity space, what kinds of things are you right now keeping a particularly close eye on?
That's great news. Cameron, are you playing?
I'm really looking at cyber. I run a cyber company. We're doing a lot to shore up these defenses. And then, as a former Homeland Security advisor, I'm really worried about some of the more alarming claims that we heard from President Putin. He made some pretty direct, overt threats to the United States, making claims that many are interpreting as nuclear. But I think we have to also allow for another interpretation. He suggested that we would suffer consequences like we've never suffered before in our country. It's a classic move on his part out of a Russian playbook to threaten the enemy in their rear guard, so to speak, that you can reach them anywhere and hit any of their critical targets. But it might also be the kind of thing that could come with a conventional weapon, a conventional warhead delivered with a hypersonic missile that doesn't trigger all the normal nuclear calculus, but it does cause a devastating loss of life. I don't think he's there yet, and really attacking the United States is a significant escalation I don't think he's ready for. But the fact that he threatened it, it keeps me thinking it would have me planning if I were back in the White House.
Is there anything that people can do on a personal level to possibly decrease their chances of falling victim to any possible attacks?
No, there's nothing that
well, I think there's a lot of things
do.
people can do. I think part of this is to
have to
rally
drag him in.
behind
I
the
added him
cause.
to the voice
I
memos.
think part of it is to make sure that they're not spreading, at least intentionally, misinformation.
You
And of
heard
course, I think people are going to have to get ready for some increased prices at the pump, at the gas pump. Not so much they can do to get ready for it, but to the extent that they can prepare to change their household budgets. I think we're going to see it, and we're going to see it for several months.
Tom Bossert, our thanks to you.
You can come into this chat now. I already added you.
And finally tonight, Russia and Ukraine, two nations with some
hear us.
similarities and plenty of differences. Will Gantz has more.
From 6,000 miles away, it can be difficult to understand the differences in Russian and Ukrainian cultural identities because the cultural similarities are visible. Race and religious practices, and even an overlap in language.
Just because someone's a Russian speaker in Ukraine doesn't mean they're not Ukrainian.
But experts warn against only looking at the similarities.
The claim is, well, they speak Russian, so they belong in Russia, so we can invade a sovereign country that has no desire for us to invade them.
And then there's history to consider.
They do share a Soviet past, right? But even that, I would say, don't let that fool you.
The cultural identity markedly changing when Ukraine gained its independence in 1991.
I don't want to have anything in common with Russian culture, with Russian language, as it poses a real threat to my country, to my family, to my city.
The Russian threat looming large as Vladimir Putin's forces advance on Ukraine.
I try to stay calm, but then when I have difficulties falling asleep.
So what day-to-day cultural distinctions are now in jeopardy? The books people are reading and the shows they're watching, art, theater, music. Sir Elton John speaking in Ukraine about LGBTQ+ rights just a few years ago, something that would likely never happen a few hundred miles east.
Russia's a place of unfreedom.
You want to join the all weird?
Right.
All
I mean,
things weird
increasingly, you can't protest.
Let's go there.
You can't speak out against the government.
For Ukraine, it's an entire civic identity at stake.
What is the one thing you would want folks here to understand about what's happening over there?
That people there are just like you and me. They're trying to live their lives, and they've been doing so in an independent state for 30 years.
Our thanks to Will Gantz for that. And that is our show for tonight. Be sure to stay tuned to ABC News Live for more context and analysis of the day's top stories. I'm Lindsay Davis. Thanks so much for streaming with us. Have a great night.
How many times has this happened to you? The demon under the bed snags your vulnerable foot and drags you to the mouth of hell. Why isn't anyone help me? Be honest. How many times?
Too many times.
Exactly. You need Sheets and Giggles. The sheets that don't overheat. They keep you cozy when it's cool and cool when it's hot. Guaranteed. Thanks to Sheets and Giggles, Dazarat's reign of terror is a thing of the past.
Really? Really?
Yes, really. Every Sheets and Giggles sheet is made with 100% eucalyptus lyocell, which is crazy soft.
Hella soft.
It's easy to wash and only gets softer after each cycle.
How?
Well, eucalyptus fibers are naturally smoother than other fibers, even that super expensive 800 thread count Egyptian cotton. On top of that, our eucalyptus sheets are made with a luxurious sateen weave for a silky soft and smooth feel, making it easier to slip into bed and harder to leave. And most importantly, Sheets and Giggles helps you maintain your ideal sleep temperature. The smooth fibers of eucalyptus lyocell are naturally breathable and moisture wicking, resulting in more air surface for evaporation, leaving you comfortable and sweat-free all night long.
All night long?
All night long. So, Sheets and Giggles keeps you cool, dry, and comfortable.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm the spokesperson. It's what I'm talking about.
No.
And most importantly, you can keep your feet under the covers. Sheets and Giggles are your best bet for the best rest. And we aren't the only ones who think so.
These are probably the best shit I've been on. Oh my god. I am.
That's so soft. It's like butter.
Finally, sheets that don't wake me
No,
up.
what do you want to play?
At the
And
gates of
someone
hell.
else should take leader. I don't want to. They banned me from
With Sheets and
regular
Giggles,
servers.
you'll sleep cool even if your partner's hot as hell.
Stop, you devil.
Try Sheets and Giggles risk-free. If you get dragged under by Hellspawn, we'll give you your money back. Guaranteed. That's one hell of a deal.
I'm on her account. She's on mine.
Oh, I'm not leader. Arnold is.
Yeah. So, all right. Can I promote you leader?
Yeah, go for it if you want, but I don't load games as fast as you usually, but that's fine.
I mean, you got
Have you seen these new AI solar batteries?
You'll
It
find us a
lowers
game in no
energy
time.
bills to zero with barely
How is
any
that how this
investment
thing
on your
works?
part.
I guess.
This
I mean,
previously
you loading
unknown
faster
product will
before
soon
any
be
of us,
available
so
across the United States, thanks to a
your game loads
collaboration between
ultimately
top
quick.
artificial intelligence researchers and the nation's leading solar
All right.
energy innovation
So
company.
yeah, Juan.
Right now,
You know the
a
play
nationwide
style.
field
Is
test of
Sierra
this
home yet or
revolutionary
no?
product is
Yeah.
underway, and participants
Oh.
are needed.
Yeah, I'm
The
literally
goal
I'm
is to
literally
see how
texting
this
her
new
right now.
AI solar
'Cause she
battery
asked me what
works on
time
real
tomorrow.
homes.
But I was
If you
just
own a
talking
home,
to my
you may
sister.
qualify for a complete solar installation as part of this field test. Click
Are you gonna play?
below and take just a few seconds to see
Are
if
you playing Runway
participants
or
are
are
needed
you
in your zip
doing
code.
Dahlia?
But don't wait to sign up
'Cause I'm
for
taking
this
Phantom.
unique solar energy opportunity. This field test is only being conducted for a short
I
time,
can still
and
level
many
up Dallas
solar
for you.
installations
I'm
have
in the mood.
already been scheduled. Click below right now to learn more and to see if your zip code qualifies.
I was just telling Sierra that we could probably go there and clean tomorrow. My only thing is they cleaned out the whole upstairs, Juan, but there's still stuff.
It was
Oh,
an
who you
extraordinary
playing as, Juan?
story.
A computer salesman was supposed to report to prison to begin a 17-year sentence.
They let him turn
I'll play
himself
on.
into jail with no escort.
No one thought
Dahlia, Arnold?
Yeah, go for it. I turned off my game chat.
he would run.
On the road to a
I didn't
safe
have my game
place.
set on to begin with.
Defiant
I
in the
did, so I
face
can
of
try to
destruction.
talk to him.
In a country divided, some Russians take to the streets
Yeah, it
in
is.
protest of the conflict,
Really
intent
bad
that they
Brad.
are not buying the
Okay.
war Putin is trying
We'll
to
see
sell.
how bad
Hundreds
Brad you
swept
are.
off the street and arrested for speaking
Fuck,
out,
that means
many
he's new.
desperate to show
Yeah.
support for their
He did pick
Ukrainian
Dallas
neighbors.
unless he has an aimbot.
Want to fight for your future?
Oh, I'm sorry to
Of
take.
course.
I'm
Speak
sorry
up.
to
Of
take
course
it.
there's
Would you
a
have a
fixer.
message for Ukrainians but I'm sure you can handle
watching?
yourself.
We respect
I don't have to
Ukraine.
worry.
We think that Ukraine is a really
Retarded.
nation, and we don't
Because
choose
we're
this
on
way.
PC
We want
servers.
just peace.
Playing with us.
Putin is the aggressor. Putin
So sorry
chose this
if
war.
someone's using walls and aimbot.
Now he and his
I
country will
apologize.
bear the consequences.
Tonight, President Biden launched the most
But I know
severe
you can hold
rollout
your
of
own.
sanctions yet, a punishment that does
Just try not
not
to
seem to
press them
phase
up too
Russian
much
President
because they'll
Vladimir
turn it on.
Putin, whose forces at this hour push
more
closer
to
to
them.
Ukraine's capital.
Did you
Oh,
ever go through
dangerous.
stuff
Zeroing
that
in
you
on a
used to have in the
cyber
attic?
battlefield,
Dangerous
Russia
things
has
to-
some of the
used to
most
have stuff in the
sophisticated
cupboard.
hackers
You
in the
should probably
world,
check it
and there are
and see if there's
fears they will
anything
put
in there you
America's
need.
critical infrastructure in the crosshairs
I'm not
next.
gonna be able to
The
hear off
tools
my
the
right
U.S. has to
side, but
prepare for and prevent an attack.
Wait, I got a link
Gas
to you
prices,
on.
oil prices, goods, metals, the reach of this
A link
crisis
to
will hit the
Arnold.
wallets
If you
of
had a
Americans.
laptop, it'd be 10
the impact
times
this will
easier.
have on the national and
He will
have
global
the-
economies.
he will have a PC if he
Launching the
wants
stock
it. It's
market
just one
into
click
a
away.
volatile day. ABC News Live has a
Yeah,
team
dude,
of
I'll
reporters
hook you
from
up.
Ukraine to
I'll
Russia to
program
Poland to the
everything for
White
you
House.
just right,
with all
and
the angles
Well,
as
your
this
account's
crisis
going.
over
unfolds.
so he can learn also.
Two on
Good
me.
evening, everyone. I'm Lindsay
I'm
Davis.
with you
Thanks
this
so much
round,
for streaming
Arnold.
with us. We begin
they're
tonight
men.
with the kinds of scenes we have
In the
not
middle
witnessed
gang.
in Europe since World
Shit.
War
you
II.
got
Russia's
PC
all-out
players,
assault
so
on
easy.
Ukraine escalating tonight. At this hour,
Huh?
troops are closing in around the capital
These
city of
PC
Kyiv.
players are
There are
so easy.
explosions
They're
there and throughout
one!
eastern
They
Ukraine and
meleeed the
all
shit out.
over
What do
the
you mean they're
country.
easy?
Painful reminders of the
Oh,
cost
Dima.
of war. The Ukrainians
mad
find
enough,
themselves caught in the middle of a conflict
I
that they
died.
did not
Dima's
ask for,
probably a
and one
freaking
almost the
noob.
entire world says they did not deserve.
All right.
This
What I was
Ukrainian
saying
woman
though,
standing outside of a bombed-out
Juan, I was
apartment in the
trying to
country's
figure
second
out how much
largest.
more. No, died.
Spiderbot.
For some
I got
reason,
it.
my bindings are fucked.
I said change your controls. Not your controller. So don't go there because I don't use controller.
About to come scrape.
I'm coming from behind.
Aid me.
Fuck.
I'm coming, hun.
He's half. I'm about to die. I got no time. Damn.
Use his ability on me. He couldn't shoot me.
The super.
Nice. Well,
He panicked it.
At
Wait,
least I
we
knocked
fought
one.
guy before already. The OT
Damn, I
freeze.
really wanted a fucking link to Lancer.
He's hurt.
oh my
What the
God.
hell?
Again.
Dude, yes, because before I even got up, he bodied me again, so I couldn't even move.
Okay.
They're gonna push me.
No, don't peek it, because he's got the flash. Got one of them. All right, we broke it.
Nah, bro. Take it back.
We have it.
Where the fuck? There you go. Ooh.
Fuck.
You got it, Mac, behind you guys. Yeah.
He killed me off, man.
What? We're going to the right. Watch out.
He's one. He's one. He's one. He's gonna throw his melee. Oh my god, man. I keep
He's
going
rising.
down.
What?
Fuck.
I got you.
Get him. Get him.
Sorry.
Touch all these places. The river cannot wash away this feeling. Oh, make me feel brand new. It. Someone who sees the good in situations.
This time I really gotta link T1, so don't be rolling around. I need your ability.
It's almost like,
thank you.
Like the planes
I'll steal
all
that.
these places.
Bippity boppity, that shit is my property.
This feeling. Oh, make me
also,
feel
Arnold, I'm low key fucked right now. You know why?
Why?
Cause I keep fucking hitting. Oh, why did I even bother getting replenished? Screw that. You know what I keep hitting?
What do you keep hitting?
Yeah, the back button. How'd you know? Because of the Switch. That's why.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like super fucked right now. I've been playing the Nintendo Switch a lot lately, so like the A button is the back button here. So it's like ass backwards. So I constantly fuck myself over.
Ooh, try to save me. That's not good.
Why can't I hit him, dude? Like I could have. I swear I'm sniping him. I'm dead.
Up here, the sniper's up there. They're not bad, I guess. I don't know. I'm coming. No, they killed my Flan.
He sniped me.
Ugh, Juan.
Oh my god, I can't
Don't
hear
bleed
my
out
mate.
one.
No, you killed him off.
Yeah.
he shot him up dead, so Juan did kill himself off. Like, fuck you. I no scoped him.
Dude.
Get my back. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Get point.
Yeah.
There's two there on fountain.
I'm going around.
I can't hit anything. Damn.
Dude, what? Why didn't you ping that?
I didn't see it. I was pinging where I was at. Fuck. Wasn't even paying
How?
attention. I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even looking over there. I don't know. I just can't. I'm not hitting my shots. This. You just need. All right. I got it. I got it. You're good.
I'm right on ammo. Damn it.
Oh my god, dude. He's always hitting me too.
They're blinded.
On me.
Oh man.
Of course, I couldn't melee that one. I couldn't even move to my left. Stuck on the other asshole. One shot.
Alright. They're gonna mow that down.
Remember when we used to talk? Now all you do is watch my stories. Remember when we used
Got him. Sword has fucking reach. Alright, I have life drain. I got a grenade.
Cooling to me.
I think this is bad Brad, and I don't know, he's doing pretty damn good.
Gotta check that damage.
Huh?
Gotta check that damage.
Damage.
Yeah. You guys hear me clear or no?
No,
Hey,
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear
Fine,
you.
man. You good?
Mm.
You gangster?
Yeah, I got Demon on the right side. We'll push. We'll flank.
In here.
I got Victor.
Right here.
The Demon's flanking. Demon's flanking. I just heard him flanking.
I'm grabbing quick.
I got it. I got him. He's dead.
Thank you.
Oh, no way.
Dude, let me res you.
He finished me off.
Damn
over there,
it.
babe.
All right.
Fuck. He's pushing. He's pushing.
You don't think I want to be res?
What?
Oh my god. What the
Don't
fuck?
tell me he turned it on. Just because he's pissy. We fought OT Freeze before. Not this OT Ruption faggot.
Remember when we used to talk?
Yeah, he turned it on.
Remember when we used to talk?
Is he hitting like consistent ass headshots? Yeah, Freeze definitely has fucking walls, man. Most like he has. Oh my god. At least you got him.
I preemptively threw a grenade because I knew he was going to push. I was kind of waiting for it.
Check, 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 mic check.
Yeah, yep. Behind.
Right here.
Come on.
Wait for the vine. I ain't gonna do it.
No, it's not Demon. I was Mac the whole time.
Try to knock him from here, hon.
Hey, you remember
That's why I tried to say.
Hey, Ag, remember
Can you
that,
get me or no,
that stream I
hon?
had with the EDM? You remember that one?
Found in.
Wait,
Hello?
what'd you say, Cameron? I got you, babe. I know, I got him already.
I said,
The
you remember,
sniper?
you remember
Yes.
that stream I had with the EDM?
Yeah.
I can't risk
I
I
feel
got
like
that
they're fucking
copyright.
killing you because they know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because we fought OT Freeze and he had walled. Yeah, Juan, you pissed him off. He turned on his aim. He turned on aimbot. The little asshole, man. We fought these OT faggots before, babe.
We did, I
And
remember.
then it's fucking. Ooh, please get that. Thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
Juan, I'm coming. Did they
Got
kill you?
Fixer.
Yeah, they finished me. Yeah, come on. Dude, tried. I hate Mac.
Mac is a fucking cheater. He's coming behind you. He's coming behind you.
Dude, get shitted on, dude. I'm out of snipes, by the way. Never mind, Fixer. I got Fixers. It'll do me just fine.
Got on, bro. Take point back.
Go to
Damn,
point,
I
go
have-
to point. Dead, guys,
Oh, I'm
by
lagging.
the way.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, I see him
Yeah.
lagging too.
Yeah, he has to be. Yeah, someone's lag switching.
Go to reload.
Uh,
Roll. Stop reload animation.
No.
Saw that. I saw that, man. Soon as he was running with that shit in his hand.
Damn it! I
If
shouldn't have
YouTube
gotten the
detects a
res.
copyright
I should have
match
loaded
on
my
your
snipe if
content,
he was
it
gonna
will
push like
alert
that.
you
I would have got
before you
easy double
even
body.
publish the video.
Just kick
Now,
him straight
isn't
at
that just a
fucking Mac,
brilliant
dude.
idea?
Yeah, he turned his shit on, dude.
How long
Sorry.
it's going to take. If you
That's just how my gameplay is every day on fucking PC, man. You pissed off the wrong guy, they turn it on. And that's what we exactly did. With OT Freeze was a wall hack. But Eruption turned on his aimbot. It's no doubt he probably has wall hacks too. Because we fought these guys before already.
Jesus.
It's just he's mad.
Ooh.
That was so bullshit. Don't die.
I think Dima's
I
cutting
know.
too long.
Spider bot. Fuck, that's on me.
He really rolled on me like that. That's
Here, hon.
crazy. Dima is on. Okay, never mind. I got him.
She's getting me. Alright, we gotta help Juan.
I got it. I'm good.
They're
Alright.
getting res.
I stuck him.
Let me reload
Hey, no, wait. What?
Right here, sniper. Watch your back, hon. I'm coming back to you guys.
Thank you, whoever was damaging him, so I can get the body shot off. He's one. I gotta reload.
No.
Shit.
Okay, you got Dima on the right side, and you got someone else on the left. I think it's
I got him.
Fixer.
I got Fixer. Dima, he got me.
I got him. At least I think I did.
Crawling back to you, babe. Alright. I'm out of snipes.
Here, take my sniper.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Fixer's
Fuck.
back here.
Oh,
Fixer's
here.
back here. Hold on. Fixer's back here. Oh, shit. Never mind.
Here.
I have it.
He thought you were gonna put that knife on me. Ah. Fixer's back here.
Oh, with one. Fucking cheats.
On the fountain. Just two on the
Mhm.
fountain. Fuck. They're hitting me. I'll throw the wall hack there. There they are. He's one. Alright, I got him.
Alright.
I don't see anyone by you.
Oh
Dima.
my gosh.
Behind us.
Behind.
Fuck! I got hit by that. Shit.
Guys, they only got 4 lives left. Let's group up and stay together. We got this shit, man.
Damn, Juan, you deep in there, man.
No.
How?
I don't peek that. Right. I'm
That's
coming.
a fucking lie. He's right there. I already killed one. I killed their fixer. There's 2 left. We got this. Regroup. Take point. Fuck him.
I down one.
I'm
He's
coming.
rising. Was. You got distracted by me? Nice res. Good
You all
job, guys.
did good.
Dude, that was sweaty. Dude, you see my fucking reses?
12.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
See what I mean? She's mainly support. And
dude,
she'll aid
I
us.
could have gotten more kills
I
if
know
I
you
wasn't
could have.
getting reses.
I know. But when I'm saying you're good support.
It's all good.
No, like I can get kills. I just gotta play as a different person. I mean, I can still get kills with Dahlia, but when I play Dahlia, I mainly focus on staying back so that I can pick people up. I only push if you ask me to. We're like, oh, let's push this corner quick. All right, let's go. But if you're not gonna tell me push the corner, I'm just gonna chill on point and try to camp out and pick whoever falls on the floor. I'm gonna go get you. I run to pick people up.
How do you think
Right.
the sniping helps, Juan?
What?
Does the sniping even help? At all?
What do you mean?
Like, teamwork wise.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good. Gets people off you sometimes.
Oh hell no! Somebody stole
I feel like
your
it's more.
Lancer. Oh,
Fu-
you're playing Runway? I'll still play
Yeah.
Dahlia then too.
I'm still going.
I'm
Sorry,
just I'm
I'm
gonna
up.
link with you, Arnold, because like I don't want to link to the random because they always die anyways.
I know.
Oh, so you want me to play is what you're saying.
Yes.
We already say that. Instead, we're
Yes.
stuck with
You gonna
peanut butter
play?
smooth. We stuck with peanut butter smooth over here because
Yeah, you
man,
gonna
man, civil
fucking-
is too good to be civil. Nigga.
What the hell is peanut butter smooth?
I don't want peanut butter smooth. I want peanut butter chunky. Okay?
I'm
I want fucking goobers. There. I said it.
All right.
You playing?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got a medic. Let's do
surrendering?
this. Yeah, you want to surrender?
Well, we can't. We didn't even land yet.
Uh-huh.
It's nice done.
Since we have him, I got fast res
Yeah, because
first.
he'll be sane.
Whoa.
Alright,
You're not gonna be
Cameron.
sane? Since when you choose my character?
It's not gonna let us through. I don't have a gun,
Oh
Arnold.
fuck, you got that. Shit, I want that. Oh,
I
you
don't
gonna
have a
snipe?
gun.
Oh, you have. Oh, what? You gonna snipe?
I don't have a gun.
All right.
I was focusing on Max.
Oh,
Stay in here.
Juan, I'm coming. Why'd
Are
you
you-
bleed out?
It's alright. It's a habit.
Yeah, remember, baby plays by himself.
Don't bleed out. I got your back. You have teammates.
Wait. Oh fuck.
Uh,
No, don't.
remember-
There's two. I have to reload.
What? How the fuck did his body character jump that far?
He lunged with the melee. The melee lunges when you have a melee weapon. It's bullshit, but the fact that it's a 2-tap. I got runaway.
Okay, you got him.
Up here.
Yeah. Oh, where's that hitting me at?
Right up here.
He's in there.
What the hell is he doing?
Hein?
Oh boy.
That's the same person.
In front of me.
I only have a
sniping.
pistol. I only have a pistol.
I'm coming.
Ooh, they have a sniper. I'll take that. Thank you.
I got a runway on me. Got Mac on me.
I'm coming. He's
No,
bodied.
fuck.
I'm 1-2. What?
So I busted. Ah.
I know. Damn.
Dude,
man.
I'm sorry. I got no
Bro,
gun.
you're good. I know you did. I know you tried. Next game.
Well, I thought we were gonna surrender to go with him anyways. I don't think we're gonna be able to surrender, honestly.
Sorry, still.
Hit
Wow.
me.
Who else is sniping?
I'm switching snipes. I can't hit with
I'm getting
fixers
Juan.
today.
Get my back. Never mind. He's right here. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right
I
there. He's right
know.
there.
I'm switching snipes when I go down again.
Run! Run!
I got you.
Stop.
No.
I'm sorry.
I got
I didn't
two.
know you were gonna get me. It's fine. I'm
You're
coming
good. I got
back.
two.
I'm stealing Juan's sniper if it doesn't despawn by the time I get here. It despawned.
Probably did.
This nigga brought the ancient history song back.
Really?
Oh my god. I can't believe that.
Hun,
Yeah.
How you
come
doing?
this way. Close that door.
I thought he was trying to res somebody.
Oh, hell no.
It worked. I'm getting her.
Run.
Just you, Juan. 2v1. Of course the grenade killed me.
Oh. How much?
We
How much
let
was it?
them win. They're not gonna win next round. Watch.
That was close though.
Alright, I should just buy a gun. I tried to be nice and think, alright, let me help y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna use aimbot so I don't look like I suck, okay?
Alright. Sure.
Alright. Alright.
Alright, I have a gun now.
shit.
I'll be
My
better,
shit
I
expired.
promise.
Babe,
Because
I
I
need
was
another
complete shit
$30.
last game.
And I can renew my mods again.
Oh, shut the
Yeah,
fuck
well,
up.
yeah, Juan, if you didn't know, to get aimbot, you pay for it with $30 or $40 or $50. A maximum of $200 if you want monthly. That's how they cheat. They pay for it. Funny,
That's
right?
nice. Yeah, Amber's flanking, by the way.
Yo, Dallas is bodied. Got him.
Did you get Amber too?
Where are you?
No, I don't know. I kept thinking there's another one.
I'm flash.
Stay!
I'm flash.
Stop.
This motherfucker just hitting with a goddamn sword.
Damn it.
Come on, man. This game's gonna be annoying.
He's one.
I got the other guy. Never mind. It's the guy above the balcony.
I know. Fuck. I already got hit with a nade. Oh, shit. I'll try to get him off of there when I can.
He's coming to me.
40. 40 on one runway, I guess.
Okay.
That works. Ooh! I'm doing the smoke glitch. He's mad.
Get the rest, get the rest. What?
Close the door. One more is
did.
coming. They're gonna open. I tried to get the reds, but they were pushing.
He's
Behind
bodied,
us!
he's bodied.
I have to reload!
I'm down. Damn it, I didn't get me.
Damn it!
I didn't get me in time. That almost did.
No, almost.
It just needed like 0.2 more milliseconds. I would have had it. He's body. Oh, you got him.
Nothing get crazy.
He's coming with a sword. He's coming with a sword. He's right here.
Right here, babe.
I'm jumping on top.
No, no, no,
Of course
no, no.
he chased. Of course he chased.
Smack,
Desperate
smack.
shit.
I got him. If somebody's down, just shout it out, okay?
Over here, over here, over here. A crate. Ahead.
I see. He's behind.
Alright, you ready? I'm gonna bait him
See a
out.
shadow on the floor.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
baiting him out.
Rush him, rush him, rush him.
Nice. That worked.
Yeah, the big difference when I have a gun. Not really. I only got 2 kills, but yeah.
The fact he focused on me though, that's all I needed. I'm like, okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna be
Rush that
bait.
nigga, rush that nigga.
Y'all better kill him. I had to do what's necessary for the team.
I'm gonna be with Juan this round.
All right, go for it. If you're gonna
Even
be,
though I don't really like my DMR, I'm still
well,
gonna.
be aggressive at least. At least use the
What?
SMG. Use the SMG.
I have the SMG. It's just easier when I'm with Lancer because I could roll to reload and I
No,
could
then.
keep fighting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You'll...
Like when I have to reload, I don't have fast reload, so I'm defenseless.
Ah, shit, I'm dead.
Wow, they really fucking knew we were all gonna be at that window. Like,
I'm dead.
Bitch.
Max in there. I'm recording that 'cause I threw a nade, got a kill, and I got a no scope out of that. I'm happy.
I got Max.
good one. All right, I was shooting at him too.
I'm doing throwing my throwable wall hacks.
Behind you guys.
Ooh.
I got Ambra. Amber's dead. Max dead.
Spider bites.
I know he's mad after that one.
You think?
Oh, you
I got her.
sniping,
I
bitch.
got her.
Thank you.
Mhm.
There.
Back here.
He's there. He's there.
Now I'm pushing.
Oh no, what? Damn, he fucking drove me even into the smoke. That's crazy.
Of course you pushed it, you little shit. Of course, yeah, don't fucking teabag me. Get the fuck you're a pussy, dude. Don't do that. You barely sniped me throughout this fucking match. Fuck out of here. Some bullshit.
Oh, there's 2 back here. 3 now. I died. Right when I had a sniper too.
Did I not get him?
On point.
I gotta run away.
Alright, I'm staying on point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought it would be gift wrapped.
Yo, if we had Andre right now. Oh, I see her. She's up there. Oh, that's not her. Never mind. But you got fucking sniped bad.
Oh, he's so low. Thank God. Jeez, 14 assists. But man.
I have tracker rounds.
I'm with Lancer this round.
Alright.
I just want to steal that low-key perk quick.
Bippity hoppity. Your ability is now my property.
Boppity,
Oh,
yes.
bippity boppity. I thought it was hippity hoppity. Bippity boppity.
Bippity
Your
boppity.
ability is
Your
now my
ability is
property.
now my property.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
Oh, it was funny.
It is funny, not was.
Oh yeah. Dude, that Lancer, I don't know how the fuck she got like lasered. 112, he's one.
Yeah, he's also no.
I just
No.
want that gun. You told me I could pick it up and it started rezzing you.
Oh, get fucked.
Cause I wasn't dead, motherfucker.
No, there was a gun by you. Up here.
Dallas is low. 20.
Alright, they're trying.
Where are you?
I'm down. I'm already
spit
dead.
That shit.
Wow, it spawned right on you.
About to spit that shit.
I hear him.
Are you hitting her? Where are you hitting her at?
Shit.
She's everywhere. She's by the window, by the truck.
Dude, they're both here. There's 2 there.
Really
Alright, I'm
coming
pushing
in.
it. Well, I pushed up.
Ain't playing. Oh,
She's at the window now.
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
try to spawn back in and get
I
like.
got her.
Hey,
Yo, he didn't get hit by that. Yo, watch out for him.
Coming. We out for the kills. 1, 2, 3, coming. I'm popping a pill. And I don't see nothing. I'm
Dude,
popping a
how?
pill. Cause I don't
Yeah.
look. Test her on, I test her on. Then I really set the tone. Set it strong, I never know.
18,
then I really
10,
rather
9,
go.
2.
Hold on. Blow it when I never really noticed. Then I say that I am focused. Ay, what you know it? Ay. Digging up
Umbra's
my
one.
own grave.
Fuck, on top. Your left. Alice is near you, Juan.
Anybody watching? I'm
Yes,
watching.
she got him, she got him.
Really coming in, so I'm toxic. I'm flipping like a flipping instead of
Runway.
never steady. Heady. Hold on, everybody,
Yo,
get
ow.
ready. It's
I'm coming.
so it's new kid.
Where?
Then I really come in and hold on, you looking stupid, foolish. I don't know what to do then.
Stop.
Hit it off the hit, then I'm really blasting, I'm passing. Hold on, this a passion. Then I gotta fasten like another seed, so take
He's in the
another
building.
seed, and I never
Fuck
really
you.
see, but
Fuck
you
out of
can
here.
never be, so I
Okay.
gotta really be, so it's beat. Beast mode.
Guy behind.
Chico.
Get over here.
Hey, kill feeling like mine. It's really coming in.
Dallas
every
is
time,
up there,
every time,
fucking
with
shot me
perfect
to
timing,
death.
Then I'm really
I had
rhyming,
no idea where I was
then I'm
even
really
getting
coming in,
shot from.
driving. Ay,
Dallas is in
diving
mid,
with
I
the
think.
water. This is vitamin,
Yeah, not
vitamin.
to go.
Then I hide it in like
That's
a light it
fucking
and
time.
like it and like a
bodied.
medicine.
Ah, fuck.
Like
They're
medicine,
inside now, never
Edison,
mind.
like I'm Edison, so it's evident.
Careful,
Ay,
spider bot, babe.
it's evident
You
that I
fucking
killed this
kidding me.
mic.
I thought you were
with
gonna
it.
stay in the fucking smoke, man.
We going
You were
on a
resing
strike
me.
with it.
I
Either
know,
way,
but
we
I
were
was
both
getting
gonna-
you in the smoke. I
They
was
just
I was
yelling.
running to the
I
smoke.
know, but he was.
Ain't no telling
It's fine. It's fine. Just
Out.
if I'm gonna get you in the open, you
I'm
need to
just
be in
dreaming
cover.
with
or
a
something.
dream.
It's
Right.
fine. One, it's just you and the random, and the
Trying to
random
be
sucks.
the king.
I'm here
I'm-
too, so. Oh,
Juan,
fuck,
it's
it's
just
just
you.
me.
Oh wait,
So this
Arnold,
is
it's
all-
just you.
Ooh, fuck.
This person in there is down in the building. They probably are. They got res on Mac.
What? I let
Wow.
What was that?
I had enough time
That
to
was a
cock it,
fucking
and I let it
punch
go.
in the face.
That's nuts. That was some
sorry.
bullshit.
Damn,
You suck.
that was bullshit to me.
You suck.
Possibly, but I have the highest amount of downs right now.
You suck.
That
You
makes.
could have taken all 5 of them. I have clips of you to prove it.
No.
But you had to let it blow up in your face. In our face. In my face. That's my name under you. Wait, I
I
just
got
realized Cameron
banished
is
to
still waiting
aimbot
for us to
lobbies.
play.
Remember that. Of course, your grenade worked.
Yeah, get Dallas, get Dallas. Oh, you ran out of ammo. He's so low. He has no
I
health.
did. Get one.
I got him.
What a goat.
Take that revolver though. You're not using it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I need that too. You don't mind? Get the fuck out of here. She's sniping.
Get the fuck up out of here.
I'm coming.
Runway.
About to shed
behind cover.
another tear.
Oh my god, he fucking kidding me.
I gotta try to steer.
Fuck you.
Hey.
I don't know why you keep trying
By
that.
the rear. Looking over my shoulder with it, hold it, and I'm really
Fucking
coming
pushing up
in.
here.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I didn't
this
kill him.
Three of them were in there?
Did you not kill him?
Oh my
He
god.
didn't kill him. He didn't stick
I
him.
downed
I
him.
ain't pip him.
You're
Really
gonna get
coming in,
res.
never
If
pick
you-
him. Then I really coming in.
Never mind.
Hold on.
Right
Then I
there.
really
He
say
like
that I
OD
ain't never
shot
really
me from
drill him.
behind the
Ay,
fucking wall.
feel him. Like it's venomous and venomous. I'm really coming
Go.
in. That's a hit him.
Dallas.
Aim
Fuck,
again.
never mind.
Aim
Runway is
tight,
up there, I'm
aim
pinging
right,
it.
Aim like
Coming out the
aim
window.
tight. Then I really coming in. No hang tight.
Wait, oh. Yeah.
Ay. While I'm rocking with it.
I'm down.
Right quick. I'm rocking with
Alright.
it.
No, you're good. You're good. I just
hold on.
wanted to let Arnold know. Close that door.
He's won. He killed me off. Like, he did it so quickly.
He did it so quickly. Why you sound like
Two-tap
you
me and
hate
then-
him? You don't know you save him. Hey, look. Bringing it back
What?
like I'm Jag. Ay. Then I'm about to run
He
like
did
I'm
too
Dash.
much damage with that fucking weapon.
Feeling like I'm fast like Flash. Ay.
Dallas to the left.
Hit to the pass. Hit to the side. Hey.
You got him.
Nice.
Feeling like another dream.
We won.
I am feeling
Alright.
like that scene. Hey.
But you didn't
Feeling
think I
like
was gonna get you
another
red through
clean,
fire.
Yeah.
Feeling like this is my reign.
All right, Cameron. Let's get you in here.
Alright then. I'm nice then.
Let's have a.
So it's nice then. Hey.
Now we got a saint.
I got 15 reses,
I
Arnold.
don't know why he
I'm so
keep
nice.
calling me saint.
But I only got 8 fucking kills.
I am
That's fine.
10. I am a 10. I am
Look, you
pretend.
can be who you want.
I am a blend.
You annoying.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up.
You
Or I'll
ain't
beat
get
you
turned.
again.
Oh, she got bars. I see. Now, if you heard the beat I was listening to, it'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? Hit a beat with it. Cause I'm streaming on the stream with it. On YouTube. I'm a YouTube.
team.
I'm about to strip. Get new.
Feel like you could just relax and play, right?
It's just not ice cold because nobody wants to see your balls.
Huh?
It's normal days.
What'd you say?
These are my normal days, man.
Your normal days.
Yeah.
Normal days.
You finally have
gotta
team
stay.
Got a whole team.
This is what we about to do. We about to play. I'ma choose a character.
You seem to hold on your own now. It wasn't like last year where we were all struggling. Now it's different.
Now it's different. I'm just gifted. I'm just. This beat is so clean, bro. Alright. I'm ready.
Who you gonna play as though?
I wrote this verse yesterday and I got real disrespectful towards my ex. It was the funniest shit in the world. I ain't gonna say it on the mic, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all like Switchblade me, Bob?
You said, what am I? Who am I? What am I?
Switchblade me, Bob.
Why you want to ask all these questions, Ag? I'm just gonna play as a character, and you're just gonna like it, okay? All right.
Okay, I can do that. I think.
That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I just play as any character, and I'll go crazy.
I'm just gonna stick to my sniping. Okay. What do you say to that?
Nah, I don't like it.
No.
Change your game style, man.
I guess.
We always tell you.
So Juan, I messaged Sierra and let her know that tomorrow I'm asking my sister like what left they have in the house, and she said the frame for the couch that's downstairs, table and chairs, TV stand, bassinet, and the AC in the house, and that's it. After that, everything else is either garbage, or you guys could keep it if you want it. I know they got the microwave. They're leaving that there though. It says someone missing.
Of course, we have to return to lobby.
If anything, we'll just throw it out. If anything, you know, not a big deal.
It'll just happen.
That's what I mean, but it is in a way it's kind of a big deal to me because I was telling her today is fucking garbage day. Arnold, that AC went out, right? I mean the microwave.
That microwave, yes.
All right.
That did go out.
All right. Because like it's garbage day today, so anything she's throwing out we could put outside today. But she didn't finish going through everything, so you guys are just gonna have to whatever you don't want leave on the porch, and then next week Thursday put it outside next to the bins. I'll show you guys where the garbage goes.
All right, sounds good.
Wait.
Listen, just don't sit there and like yell at me while you're talking.
Oh wait. Slow down, everybody pause for a quick second.
Dude, right when you said pause, all I thought was like, ball gazer. Why we pausing for a quick second?
He's moving in with y'all?
Who? Nobody.
Who's moving
Nobody's
in?
moving in.
They got we just got them the house behind us.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a house for rent.
Oh.
My sister's moving away.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, you could always come up this way too, motherfucker.
Yeah, come on, Cameron.
Hey,
What are you waiting for?
The more the merrier.
Hold on, wait a
He's
second.
waiting for summertime. That's what he's waiting for.
I know.
He's like, oh, I feel
Corleone.
right at home in this season.
Yeah, Cameron.
I just peeped the Corleone name.
Extra crisp
Let-
for
you
my
were-
crops.
Okay, listen. We know him personally in real life.
I know you
Remember?
do. I
This
know,
is the same one.
This is the same one, right?
He's a changed man. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make
He's
sure.
a father.
Rebel. What you talking about? No.
Because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, we didn't like the Corleone. Just saying.
I know. But that, you
just so
know,
dumb.
we're adults now.
Yeah, we're grown ass motherfucking men.
Yeah,
man.
this
Yeah.
shit shade. You know what I mean?
Wait, shut up.
It's different.
I spelled transfer wrong.
Still fun.
It's all your fault.
Hey, but does he know who the fuck I was?
Juan, tomorrow,
think.
call the electric company and get them to change
You're O2 sick.
the electric so you can move on the 28th.
I'm the sickest man in this world, man.
O2
Give him a
sick.
date.
I hold it
Just
down
still-
with the two.
That's on Monday.
Yeah, man.
Call
Whoop.
them.
Oh.
Arnold, I'm trying to talk. Oh fuck, it's the new map.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to get everything out before Monday. Then, if that's the case.
That's what I mean. Because Sierra was telling me that he's trying to fucking sit there and make you
Yeah,
guys
he's
pay
talking
rent.
like
Fuck that. Leave on the 28th. Leave on the 28th. That's when the girl is leaving. I made her take all her stuff today.
Y'all live in
Literally,
that.
she has like 5 more pieces of furniture. And if you guys come over tomorrow, we could legit just help her fucking move those 5
We
pieces.
live on a quiet road.
And clean the whole house.
You live in a house, right?
Yeah.
I live in the hood.
The upstairs, the attic is pretty much
currently where he
clean.
is, yeah.
She never used that room, and I shampooed the carpet up there.
Yeah,
But if you guys want to obviously re-clean, Juan, pick your character.
How much is rent?
If you guys want to re-clean everything, that's understandable. But for the
800,
most part,
900.
the attic is already clean.
What?
Cities 1,000.
then-
Yeah, we're cheap. You never hear anybody say the state of Pennsylvania. It's the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
And basically, I was telling Sierra either 9 or 10 tomorrow to come over.
Your
I don't know what time
paychecks
you
look
wake
like
up.
mine in 2 weeks.
Well, my paychecks might look like yours in 1 week.
Yo.
If I
Don't-
worked a good
don't
job.
take a shit on me
I'm about to
and
just drag
say
you to
you're
a
okay
private
with
chat
it.
because I'm never gonna be able to talk to you, motherfucker.
The fact you say I make your paycheck in 1
Arnold,
week.
can you shut the fuck up?
Sorry. We're both talking.
I ain't saying nothing.
Cameron, shut the fuck up too.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
go on.
you got it. You got yelled
Juan,
at too.
What time are you gonna? You
Damn.
an instigating ass pussy bitch.
Fuck.
Sorry.
On YouTube, though? You had to hit me on YouTube?
Juan, what time do you wake up?
Early as a motherfucker. You know what time I wake up for work? 4 o'clock.
Look.
I be up.
Hey, stream. Cut that out. Alright. Thank you.
Hey, yo, stream. I'm gonna snipe, okay?
I just got disrespected in my own little sanctuary, you know.
Alright. Let's do this.
We're still
I got
friends,
sniped
but, you
my
know,
first
so-
victim. Whoa, what kind of map is this?
Well, my sensitivity's looking a little crispy right now.
Look. Either I'm
Yo,
coming
no.
Hold on, bruh.
I'm coming
Yo,
on.
that.
No.
Yo, that fucking. Yeah, her, Juan, she has aimbot. No, she's hitting all headshots. She's not even missing.
Nigga,
Yeah.
what?
She's aimbotting. She's not even fucking missing.
Alright, Juan, talk to Sierra and see which one of you guys want to come tomorrow. Whether that be her or you or one or both of you, I don't care.
Yep.
But let's just try to get shit done. I'm staying back and getting you guys res.
We got a team. We got a. She probably has wall hacks, man. Yo, we gotta team her. I got him.
I'm coming back.
Can't snipe right now, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I got it down.
Need help?
I
Need
got
help?
him.
I know. All right. I'm one shot. I got-
Behind us.
No, he stayed alive for. Oh, okay, never mind.
Bodied.
All over A
Pushing, I'm
now.
pushing.
They're all over.
Fuck no.
He's getting up.
Yeah, this bitch got aimbot.
Back. Yeah, she.
Good shit, good save. I sniped the
fucked.
dog shit out of her.
One.
Coming.
She's one.
Got you. I got you.
Guys, do
Know
we
how
have
to
enough
snipe.
point?
Clutch.
I have no snipes, guys.
Well, you better pick
That
up
was
another
it.
fucking
I already did.
sniper then.
I don't have another sniper.
Or another gun or something.
I already picked up. Oh, I need that. Let me get that revolver for a minute. It's Destiny 2 now, fuckers.
Two left side.
Back here.
Coming.
Woo!
Yes, queen. Pressure.
Behind me. Behind me.
Ooh, I almost hit her.
Got him.
Oh shit, they're all there.
Take the hammer.
Wait, you.
Somebody threw a hammer. Where the fuck that hammer come from anyways?
Yeah, she wasn't killing us both like that.
How could you not?
Low on enemies have the
Oh, they're
objective.
coming right here. Push that, push that, push that.
I got stuck.
It's like I damn near forgot how to play.
Down. Did you get Dahlia? You did?
Yeah, I got Dahlia.
Someone's coming.
Dahlia? No, I thought Dahlia quit.
Time's up. Good job.
Grab it.
It's like I forgot how to goddamn play this game for a second.
No, you are using Fixer. Uses DMR at least. This shit's powerful if you're not gonna snipe.
Shut up.
This shit, it's like a Halo Reach DMR. I'm not kidding.
Nah, I know. I'm trying to get used to sniping.
Hit fire with it a lot. I mean, it won't hit, but just do it like up close if you're gonna like stuff the barrel in their face.
You sound like a.
Oh, Arnold, up here. Go on the top.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try.
Go
I'm
up
gonna
here,
try.
guys.
I'm gonna
Land
try.
up here. Snipers, up here. When they land, you're gonna see them running. I'm telling you.
All right, I will. I'll stay up there.
Snipe them motherfucking heads. You'll see them come through the building.
Aim.
One left, one left.
I see them.
You saw them, right?
Got one.
But I didn't hit any. I'm jumping
got
down
one.
to help him. You got one though? Through there? I missed.
No, he's one, he's one.
I'm down.
I got you.
Hammer got your back.
I'm dead. Fucking, she panic supered me and we traded. Oh, it's only 3 of them? I'm not gonna fight.
Yeah.
I'm staying back.
Alright.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not right. I'm just gonna get you guys res.
Dahlia's on me.
Oh shit. Oh, you got
Got
him?
her?
Yeah,
Even with aimbot still sucks.
hell yeah.
She probably has a miss rate on. Like, with aimbot,
good?
you could humanize it to the point it has a miss rate where it'll
Cameron, are
miss
you
for
really
you on
fucking
purpose.
streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube.
Oh.
Here, one near me.
I fucking shot it to you, nigga.
Oh, he killed you?
Yeah, he downed me. I shot his fucking toes though. Cannon's over here. No, that's not cannon. That's fucking switchblade over here.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, he
They're all 3 of them.
one shot.
He's one.
I tried to snipe him, but I missed.
I got the Dahlia. It's just the switchblade. She's one. Switchblade's one. Switchblade's one. Nice.
That dude took out his whole special on me. That's funny, isn't it?
I know, right? It's all super. He's bodied. What?
I got him.
Alright, nice.
Ah, damn it.
Careful over here.
I forgot that bitch had a rocket launcher, man. It's not even fair. Can't even
Even
die.
on point.
Objective secured. Defend it.
No, I got a sniper!
Damn, you fucking healed too, man.
I'm coming.
There's a guy above you too.
I'm coming.
Kill him! He's bodied!
Oh, I got jumped.
Oh, shit. Fucking super, man.
Time's up.
I got him.
Good job.
I hate that chain gun. I don't know, this is just a weird match. Like, I'm fighting them in these weird encounters, like in these weird angles.
Let's close this contract out.
I don't know, they're just
Only got
pushing
2
and countering
kills?
weird.
Man.
I'm with you, Arnold.
We got 2 kills, man. Let's get it.
It's all good, it's all good.
Strength.
Oh, I got more kills than you. That's crazy.
Real smooth, player.
I'm sniping. I'm not even a sniper.
Did you buy that, Arnold?
No, you already had it. It was with the battle pass.
Oh, because it was for sale last season.
It was with the battle pass last season. You
Wanna know
already
what
got
else
it,
is
babe.
for sale?
Ben had it. What?
Oh.
He's bodied.
Oh, you said
Back
what?
there. Yeah.
Oh. I
40.
don't know. I was gonna say something.
What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I'll keep it to myself.
Ooh, I hit that. Just say it. What are you gonna say? Is it embarrassing?
No,
Oh my
Dahlia's
god.
gun is here, Arnold.
Oh, they are over here deep.
Alright, hold on.
Oh no, it's just
Enemy spotted.
Through the wall!
Alright, who shot me?
Oh my god, what's going on behind me? Nah, there's somebody up here.
I didn't. Why does he auto-equip the melee weapon? Like, he got a free 4-piece out of that.
Like the ultimate special.
not sense whatsoever. Are you kidding me?
Oh, fuck you.
I down Dolly. I'm down Dolly. Cannon's right here. He's so low.
Did he really heal himself in the midst of me trying to beat the shit out of him? Like, you saw that, right?
I saw that.
Fucking healed. Apparently that was too much for him. You don't even got a melee weapon, dude. I'm just beating you down at that point. It's not doing much, but it's doing something. No way. There's two. Two here. They took us down,
Switchblade
yeah.
and the other one. I keep forgetting that I'm not linked to Lancer anymore, Arnold, and I keep rolling to reload.
Why? He really did that to me?
I'm one.
Get me up. Going enemy spotted. Enemies have 5.
I can't believe we're struggling right now.
Cannon. Ooh! Get him back, please! He's trying to shoot me down! He was really pushing in that to try to shoot me dead. I guess he hates being sniped. Like, oh hell no, he ain't getting back up. Damn it, dude.
Enemies spotted. Fighting. Revive me now.
They're one.
Have 5 reinforcements remaining.
He threw the C4 at me and distracted me with it. Motherfucker, man. That's crazy.
We're really tied right now with these 3 fucks.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not playing.
What do you mean you're not playing?
I'm sniping. You know that ain't me.
Of course she wasted it. Yeah, use your little aimbot shit. Fucking prick.
Enemies are running low on
Swear to God, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Cannon with this shit.
Try and run, see where it gets you.
No! No, shoot me. Lucky mother.
Fuck. Wouldn't even give me that option. Roll.
Use another.
Oh, I had to reload. This is bullshit.
No! No!
We're out of reinforcements.
Let's pull out his whole turn.
I got him. Switchblades 1.
Yeah.
Wait, she's getting back up cannon.
What?
Of course she's coming, babe.
Oh, good. I wasn't done.
Of course.
Go for us, go for us.
Just grab me.
Nice work, team.
I'll get him.
Checks in the mail.
Nice.
So it's done
Game
right.
in the clutch.
I can't snipe.
Damn.
Try Phantom. I'll let you play Phantom if you want. I'm gonna play Dallas
Nah,
right
I'll
now.
play a different character.
Alright, well I'm gonna play Dallas so I can at least level him up. Babe, do you care if I use it a boost? Babe?
She cares.
I use a 30-minute.
Okay.
You have 17 of them.
So, you know how many of these motherfucking boosts you have?
How
You
much?
got 22 30-minute, you got 20 45 minutes, and you got 14 of the 1 hours.
Because I don't care about leveling up. But for you, you seem to have everything for free, so that's why, you know.
That's not true. It's not free. I pay for the battle pass. I pay for everything. I haven't bought the game. So it's not for free. You got all them for free. You haven't paid for a damn thing, so I don't want to fucking hear it.
I'm at Chalk